And you got to go to WrestleMania this year, right? Tell me
Oh
about
yeah.
tell me about the experience.
Had a good time. I've been to several WrestleManias, but this one was in Los Angeles, and I live on the East Coast. So I'm going to be honest, it was a tiring experience because, I flew in. The night I flew in, I dropped my bags in the room and went straight downstairs to the bar to find, just to see who was there because a lot of the boys would be in the bar. And as I got down there, lucky for me, one of the promoters I know grabbed me and said, "Hey, come on over in here in this room. I got somebody I want you to talk to." And it was Bushwacker Butch. He and Luke were together that night. I spent the night, the last night with Butch. We were all sitting around the table having drinks and just having a good time talking about old times. And we all went to bed at the same time. We all said, "Hey, we got to get up early in the morning. Let's head upstairs and get some sleep, and we'll see each other in the morning." The next morning, unfortunately, he was in the hospital, and a few days later, he had passed away. So I had, it's something I will never forget. I had the chance to spend the last moments with him, sitting around talking about good times. And for people who don't know the Bushwhackers, look them up. You need to find out because they were great guys. But he and Luke were so happy together that night. They hadn't been together in many years because he flew in from New Zealand. Bushwacker Butch did. And so it's the first time they've been together in quite some time. And you could tell the love between the two guys. They were brothers, even though they weren't brothers. They were brothers, in the wrestling business. They loved one another. You could see it. You could see the joy on their faces as we were sitting there talking. So as much as I hate we lost Butch, at the same time, I know how happy he was the night before he passed.
Yeah, because it's been years since they saw each other.
Yes. Yeah, it had been a really long time. And Luke, God, I hope he's doing fine today. He really took that hard, and it broke my heart to see the pain that he was going through and the pain that everybody else was going through, because there was just so much going on that particular weekend. I knew about Butch and I knew his condition and just how bad it was. The thing is that I didn't want the word to get out. I didn't want his family to know, because his family being in New Zealand had no idea that he was even in the hospital at that point. And we were trying to reach him to make sure that they were aware of what was going on before they found out in the news. So it was a tough weekend. It was a fun weekend, but it was tough.
Yeah.